Hey there friends, Nibs again. I'm out here in the garage tonight doing a little bit of goofing around, trying out several different rifles, and this is one, several different guns, some pistols and all that sort of thing, but this is one that I've really been meaning to do a review on for quite a while now, and it's actually quite an interesting gun. This is actually one of the very first air rifles I ever had. This one I bought probably 10 years ago, and it's just been part of my collection, I guess, since then. And what we have here is a Ruger AIRHAWK, and they still sell an AIRHAWK, and I've seen them around, and I'm not sure if they're exactly the same gun as this one is. I picked this one up from a now defunct sporting goods store. This one does look like it does have an adjustable trigger. I have done nothing to this gun except for mount a scope on it. So, and for what it is, it's a Chinese made, and these are actually made by Umarex, and they're licensed by Ruger, and they call them the AIRHAWK. But I did do some chronograph testing with it. These were, the box said that these are rated for 1,000 feet per second, which, you know, we always see those ratings for these guns, and you're like, yeah, right, that's, you know, with a pellet that weighs like 1 grain or whatever. But I did test this guy with actually some 7-grain pellets, and I'll put the results right here. But I did have an average of around 975 feet per second, so that's really pretty darn close to the rated power. And I'm sure if I put some alloy pellets in here, it would probably get up over 1,000 feet per second. But we're going to go ahead and just try it out, see what kind of group we can put together with it. And then I think maybe I'll do some playing around with it. I never really had any guts to take these things apart before, but you know, that over the last year or so, I've really gotten more into the air rifles, and I've tore several other ones apart and really been able to do a lot of good tune-ups on them. So I'll probably go ahead and try that with this, see if we can make the trigger a little bit better. It's not a horrible trigger right now. It's a little heavy and a little spongy kind of feeling, but I think just by the way this thing acts right now, I don't think it will be. It's got a pretty quiet cocking stroke. Doesn't have a lot of twang when you shoot it. It is a loud gun though. It does hit a lot of noise when you shoot it. It does have an automatic setting safety. So the trigger, it's got like about a ½ an inch of take up, and then you feel it come up against the wall, and then it breaks pretty cleanly once you do hit that wall. But just the amount of take up, there is a adjustment in there, and I don't know if that's to adjust that take up, but we'll play around with it and do some subsequent videos with it once I do make some adjustments and stuff with it and see how we do. But it's got a lot of report to it, even though it's not real twangy. I got to give it that. This is one I'm almost tempted to wear hearing protection when I'm shooting this one, especially when I'm inside like this. It's pretty loud. I probably ought to pick myself up a dB meter one of these days just to kind of see what these things are doing. But other than that one a little bit off to the left, that got a really nice looking group coming together there. So don't believe I've ever even shot this one offhand before. Always shoot it off of a bag. That's not a bad looking group for shooting offhand. Just kind of off the cuff. But there you go. So I'm going to do some work on this guy and see if we can do some tune-up on it. I do see a couple adjustments in there. I don't know. I haven't really, like I said, I haven't had it apart at all. I've had this thing for at least 10 years. Still shooting really strong, close to 1,000 feet per second, which is actually what the box said it was rated for. So that's pretty interesting. But there you go. Stay tuned for more updates on this Ruger AIRHAWK. But I really hope you appreciate seeing this initial. So I got one little whammy here on the stock. That happened several years ago. It fell when I had it. I had taken it out of my safe and set it off to the side so I could get at some other guns that were in there, and it slid down and fell over. But that's the bumps and bruises you get when you own too many guns, I guess. But there you go. Your first look at my Ruger AIRHAWK. We'll do some tune-ups on this guy and we'll see what we can do to improve it. But pretty impressed with the group that I was able to lay down with it, just shooting offhand. And I really look forward to getting it even better. So hope you liked the video. If you did, like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell. You'll be notified when I do post up new videos. Till next time, have a great day.